I am Raina Jackson with the AJ Project Inc. Our hearts have been broken and so heavy over Sunday night's car accident that has traumatized 5 families, an innumerable amount of friends, an entire high school community, and the city of Menifee as a whole. Our prayers have been with the family of the young lady who has passed away, and also with the surviving teenagers and their families, law enforcement, everyone involved and affected by this tragedy. Someone recently asked a question, how can we help? And so we've compiled a list. Number 1, giving to the GoFundMe is necessary. However, let it not be the extent of our giving during this time. These families need an outpouring of love and support. The Bible says, rejoice with those who rejoice and to mourn with those who mourn. This is a time of mourning. This is a time of grief. Will you go and will you sit with this family, with these parents in their darkest hours to be a light? If God doesn't give you the words to speak, that's okay. Please don't worry about trying to find the words. Sitting in silence, holding hands, giving hugs, crying together, those are words and comprising a language that is universally understood and necessary at this time. If your children know those who were involved in the accident, encourage your child to go and to sit with these families. Each person responds to losing a child differently. However, for me, it was special. It was helpful to see my son's friends, to watch the videos that they had of him, to hear the stories that they had of him, and to get pictures that they had of him as well. Also realizing these families, these parents are going to need long-lasting support from the community. Deliver meals, help with errands, running to the store is big. Walking the dogs, if they have them, is big. They might not accept it, but will you at least offer it? Number 2, do not judge. I don't know the status of this investigation, but I do assume and believe that it is still ongoing, that is being conducted by the Menifee Police Department. While I have heard rumors, and I'm sure you have heard rumors too, regarding the circumstances that led up to the accident, until and unless we hear it directly from the Menifee Police Department, everything that we hear is rumor and gossip. And spreading rumors and gossip is not what is required at this time. Being nosy is not what is required at this time. I'm asking you to please be careful of what you post regarding the accident to social media, knowing that the families and friends of those involved may see these posts and be triggered. Understand and remember that these are teenagers, and they have been involved in an accident that has changed the trajectory of their lives in the blink of an eye. So if you feel the need to judge, please look in the mirror and judge yourself, because we as the adults have known that reckless driving, illegal street racing has been a problem within the teenage and young adult community here in the city of Menifee. We've known that it's been a problem, and we've been lackadaisical in our response and in our efforts to address it. So before we judge teenagers, we need to look in the mirror and judge ourselves. Number 3, talk to your teenager, talk to your young adult driver. Do you know about spam accounts? Do you know about takeovers? Do you know about the various forms of street racing? Do you know if your teenager is a legal passenger in a vehicle? Do you know if your teenager is doing donuts, if they're doing burnouts? Understand this. Ignorance leads to death, and a lot of parents, we just don't know. We don't know until we get a phone call. But truth brings life. And so now is the time to speak truth and to give your teen and your young adult driver the room and the ability to speak truth to you as well. Number 4, make a demand. Petition schools, police, city council to address this issue in meaningful ways. Not sure if you know this, but there is a parent at Liberty High School who is a CHP officer, and this parent has previously volunteered his time and his knowledge to teach driver safety to teenagers and parents at the school. We should be utilizing these resources. He is one of many resources that we have in the community that we need to pull on to address this issue. Number 5, follow and partner, please, with the AJ Project Inc. We have been working hard to establish relationships with school districts, with the police departments, with elected city officials for the purpose of collaborating together to fight and eradicate illegal street racing and reckless driving. That is why we exist. We exist to eradicate illegal street racing and reckless driving amongst the teenage and young adult community and population. And we need your support. We need your support to push these partnerships forward. We need your support to push these collaborations forward. We need your support to hold everybody accountable. Also follow us because we post on our Facebook and on our Instagram pages educational and informational content that parents, teenagers, young adults, the community need to know in order to keep our teens, our young adults, and ourselves safe. Number 6, if you are a person of prayer, please pray. My name is Raina Jackson. I am with the AJ Project Inc. I want to thank you for taking the time to listen, and I want to thank you for taking the time to respond. Together, we can and we will slam the brakes on illegal street racing and reckless driving within the teenage and young adult community. Thank you.